The super weird life of Elon Musk. Genius, billionaire, but also the father of 13 children, Elon Musk raises his children in an unexpected way. Luxury or harsh discipline. Despite losing more than $200 billion in a year, he still insists he will not leave his fortune to his children. Let's find out 8 interesting facts about Elon Musk's children, the last of which will surprise you. Elon Musk's children, a story of genius, scandal, and mystery. The biggest shock. In 2025, conservative author and activist Ashley St. Clair came forward, claiming she had given birth to Musk's child 5 months earlier. According to St. Clair, it all started with a Twitter DM. She and Musk first connected on X, formerly Twitter, where a conversation quickly escalated into something more. Things took a turn when Musk invited her to an in-depth interview with the Babylon Bee, a satirical conservative news site. That meeting led to a private getaway to Providence, Rhode Island, where their relationship took a more personal turn. Fast forward several months, St. Clair found herself pregnant. But instead of celebrating, she claims she was pressured into absolute secrecy. She wasn't allowed to speak about the baby, barely left her home, and was reportedly kept away from the public eye. For months, St. Clair remained silent. But as rumors started swirling and tabloids closed in, she decided to break the news on her own terms. In a candid statement, she admitted, "I never wanted to make this public, but when the media is preparing to leak personal details about my child, I have no choice but to speak first." Despite the drama, she refused to reveal the baby's name or gender, stating that her only priority is the child's privacy and well-being. Musk has yet to publicly acknowledge this baby. If true, this revelation would add yet another twist to Musk's already complicated family tree. One of Elon Musk's children not only changed his name but also publicly disowned his biological father. Why did their relationship break down to the point of no return? The shocking rift between Elon Musk and his transgender daughter. Elon Musk's transgender daughter, Vivien Jenna Wilson, has been notably strained. Vivien, born Xavier Alexander Musk in 2004, is one of Musk's twins with his first wife, Justine Wilson. In 2022, upon turning 18, she legally changed her name and gender, adopting her mother's surname, and declared her intention to sever all ties with her father. Vivien has publicly described Musk as cold, easily angered, insensitive, and narcissistic, citing his frequent absences during her childhood and criticism of her feminine expressions. She recalls an incident in 4th grade where Musk aggressively and continuously yelled at her during a discussion about a Tesla advertisement. In response, Musk has attributed their estrangement to full-on communism taught in educational institutions, expressing hope for reconciliation but acknowledging the current challenges. Vivien, however, disputes Musk's claims, asserting that he was not misled regarding her transition and emphasizing his lack of presence in her life. This familial discord has been further highlighted by Musk's public remarks and Vivien's subsequent criticisms, underscoring a deep and ongoing rift between them. So how many kids does Elon Musk really have? Who are they, and how are their lives different? Here's everything we know. Who are the 13 Musk children? Musk's fatherhood began with tragedy. In 2002, Elon and his ex-wife Justine Wilson welcomed their first son, Nevada Alexander Musk. In 2004, they welcomed twins Griffin and Vivien Jenna Wilson through in vitro fertilization, IVF. 2 years later, in 2006, Justine gave birth to triplets Kai Saxon and Damian Musk, also through IVF. But Elon Musk didn't stop there. His high-profile relationship with singer Grimes resulted in 3 more children. In 2020, Xavier Musk was born, an instant global sensation due to his unusual name, pronounced Aurora 12. A year later, Grimes welcomed Exadark Sideril Musk, nicknamed Y, who was born via surrogate. And in 2022, Technomechanicus Musk, also known as Tau, was born but to this day remains a mystery, as the public knows almost nothing about this boy. The surprises have not stopped. In 2021, a shocking secret was revealed when court documents revealed that Siobhan Zilis, a senior executive at Neuralink, secretly gave birth to twins Strider and Azure Musk. This truth was only revealed thanks to leaked legal documents, causing a stir in public opinion about the relationship between Elon and Siobhan. And when everything seemed to have ended in 2025, Ashley St. Clair, a conservative author and political activist, suddenly announced that she had given birth to Elon Musk's son 5 months ago. However, it is worth noting that Musk has never publicly confirmed this child. Elon Musk has made no secret of his desire to have many children. He has openly shared that humanity is facing a population crisis and he wants to contribute to increasing the number of the next generation. For Musk, having many children is not simply to maintain the species, but also to train talented people with no clear resolution in sight. There's a son Elon Musk has never mentioned, a tragedy that has haunted him for years, a devastating loss, the son he never talks about. Before the world knew him as a tech visionary, Elon Musk endured a heartbreak so profound that he refuses to speak of it to this day. In 2002, he and his ex-wife, Justine Wilson, welcomed their first child, Nevada Alexander Musk. For 10 fleeting weeks, they experienced the joys of parenthood until tragedy struck without warning. Nevada passed away suddenly from sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, leaving behind a grief so immense that it reshaped Musk's approach to life. But instead of grieving publicly, Musk did what he does best. He threw himself into his work, drowning out the pain with relentless ambition. The loss was so unbearable that he has since avoided any discussion about it, once bluntly stating that he would rather stick a fork in his hand than revisit those emotions. It was as if, in his mind, speaking about it would make it real all over again. And so, he ran from the pain, buried it beneath the weight of his empire, and never looked back. Failed marriages, fierce legal battles, Elon Musk isn't just a billionaire, he's also at the center of contentious divorces. Bitter divorces, a ruthless custody battle. After Nevada's passing, by 2008, Musk and Justine's marriage exploded into a bitter, high-profile divorce, leading to a brutal custody battle. Musk won primary custody, while Justine was pushed to the sidelines. But here's the shocking part. According to Justine, every decision about their kids is handled through Musk's personal assistant, not Musk himself. Their relationship became so icy and transactional that it barely even existed. After 2 failed marriages, Musk fathered 6 more children with Grimes and Neuralink executive Siobhan Zelis. While Grimes is the primary caretaker of their kids, Strider, Azure, and their youngest child with Siobhan are under Musk's direct care. But what that actually means remains a mystery. He may have 13 children, but how many of them truly see him as a father? With over $400 billion, Elon Musk could leave his children a huge fortune. But the truth? He claims he won't leave them anything. Elon Musk's $400 billion fortune, will his children inherit his empire? With a net worth surpassing $400 billion, Elon Musk could give each of his 13 children a life of unimaginable luxury, private islands, super yachts, fleets of exotic cars, and billion-dollar trust funds. If he wanted, his kids could grow up in palaces dripping in gold, surrounded by Michelin star chefs, personal butlers, and unlimited access to the world's most exclusive luxuries. Unlike other billionaire heirs who inherit generational wealth and dynastic power, Musk's children aren't being handed a golden ticket. While their father once owned a jaw-dropping $100 million real estate empire, including 6 ultra-luxurious Bel Air mansions, Musk himself lives an extreme paradox. He has famously chosen to live without a personal home, instead staying at friends' houses or a tiny $50,000 prefab unit near SpaceX's headquarters. The man who could buy entire countries has chosen to live with almost nothing, and he expects his kids to embrace that same mentality. And their upbringing reflects that. However, this doesn't mean he's given up luxury. His $70 million Gulfstream G650E private jet. With it, he can be in New York for a Tesla meeting in the morning, tour a SpaceX launch site by noon, and finalize a $1 billion AI deal in Silicon Valley by evening. There's the $50 million yacht, a legacy from the early days when Musk sold Zip 2 for $307 million. While he claims to be a minimalist, his fleet of private jets and luxury toys tell a different story. He may not own mansions, but he moves faster, grander, and more extravagantly than any billionaire on Earth. Here's where things get truly shocking. None of this fortune is guaranteed for his children. Musk has made it crystal clear that he's not leaving them billions. He believes wealth should be earned, not inherited. While the children of other billionaires flaunt Bugattis, VIP access to the Met Gala, and multi-million-dollar parties in Dubai, Musk's kids are raised with a starkly different reality. Instead of growing up in mansions with gold chandeliers, they live under a strict philosophy of no free handouts. They aren't on social media flashing private jet selfies or wearing custom Rolexes. But will they rise to his impossible standards? One thing is certain. They won't just inherit billions, they'll have to fight for it. No TikTok, no iPhone, no social media. Elon Musk bans his kids from the digital world. But why? Musk's unusual parenting style, no social media. Running Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink and X, formerly Twitter, while clocking in over 70 hours a week leaves Elon Musk with little room for traditional fatherhood. There are no lazy Sunday BBQs, no spontaneous theme park trips, no soccer practice drop-offs. Instead, whenever he's buried in high-stakes business meetings, his kids are flown to Tesla's Fremont factory so they can spend whatever time he has with him. But Musk knows they need more than just factory visits. Every year he takes them on off-the-grid camping trips, where they disconnect from the outside world, no internet, no media, just pure survival and bonding. It's a strange contrast. The man planning colonies on Mars chooses to raise his kids in the most low-tech way possible. No iPhone, no TikTok, only books. Here's something surprising. Musk bans his kids from using iPhones and social media. While most billionaire children grow up glued to screens, Musk insists that his kids read books, solve problems, and think for themselves. No TikTok, no Instagram, no distractions. It sounds extreme, but Musk has a reason. He believes that social media weakens critical thinking, and he wants his children to develop logic, curiosity, and independence. After all, they're being trained for something far bigger than internet fame. Do you think Musk is doing the right thing, or is he being too harsh? Instead of sending his kids to prestigious schools, Elon Musk founded a secret school, where only genius kids are accepted. Inside Elon Musk's secretive school, unlike other billionaires who send their kids to elite private schools, Elon Musk has never trusted traditional schools. He believes they are outdated, repetitive, and incapable of preparing children for the future. Instead of relying on conventional education, he built his own secretive school, Astronova, designed exclusively for his children and a select group of highly gifted students. Originally named Ad Astra, now known as Astronova, this exclusive, invite-only academy is designed for a select group of gifted students, most of whom are Musk's own children. A unique learning system, no grades, no tests. At Astronova, there are no traditional grades, no standardized tests, and no rigid curriculums. Instead, students are trained to think critically, solve complex problems, and engage in hands-on learning. The core subjects include artificial intelligence, robotics, engineering, physics, and critical thinking, all skills that Musk believes are essential for shaping the future. Musk ensures that their education is customized to their strengths. If a child shows exceptional skill in a subject, the curriculum is adjusted to nurture and enhance their natural abilities, rather than forcing them to follow a generic syllabus. He wants his children to become leaders and inventors, not passive consumers of existing technology. Musk has been clear about his vision for education. I wanted to create a system where kids learn how to think, not just memorize information. While Astronova focuses on advanced technology, Musk is surprisingly strict about his children's access to digital devices. Unlike most kids today, they don't have free access to social media or personal smartphones. Musk believes that children should develop logical reasoning before being exposed to distractions like TikTok and Instagram. An invitation-only school, not everyone gets in. Astronova isn't an ordinary school, it's a highly selective academy where only a handful of exceptionally bright students are accepted. There's no open enrollment, and even extreme wealth can't buy a spot here. It's all about intelligence, innovation, and problem-solving skills. Rather than receiving a traditional luxury education like other billionaire heirs, Musk's children are being trained to lead, innovate, and think independently. Of the 13 children with the surname Musk, who will inherit the billion-dollar empire? Or will they choose a completely different path? The future of Elon Musk's children, who will inherit the billion-dollar empire? Elon Musk is a visionary, but so far he has not announced who will inherit the Tesla, SpaceX, or Neuralink empires. Although he has 13 children, no one is sure whether they will follow in their father's footsteps. Some people predict that Griffin Musk, the rather secretive son, could be a strong candidate. However, XAA12, Elon's son with singer Grimes, has received special attention as he often appears next to him. Will this boy be trained to become a tech genius? On the other hand, Elon Musk may choose not to leave his assets to his children, instead donating most of his huge fortune to scientific research organizations. He has expressed his opinion that children should not depend on inherited assets but should build their own careers. This begs the question, will his children want to take over the empire, or will they go down completely different paths? With a father like Elon Musk, the future of these children is certainly not ordinary. They could become future leaders, or completely avoid the spotlight to live a different life. Who do you think will follow in Elon Musk's footsteps? Elon Musk is pushing the boundaries of technology once again, this time with a vision straight out of science fiction. His goal? Mass-producing 10,000 humanoid robots by the end of 2025. But is this the dawn of a revolutionary future or just another ambitious promise? Let's dive in. Elon Musk plans to create 10,000 humanoid robots in 2025. Elon Musk, visionary billionaire, and the closest thing to a real-life Tony Stark, is once again making headlines with an ambition so bold, it sounds like something ripped straight out of a sci-fi thriller. His latest obsession? 10,000 humanoid robots, built, operational, and potentially reshaping the workforce by the end of 2025. At Tesla's latest earnings call, Musk revealed his internal goal, mass-producing Optimus, Tesla's humanoid robot, at a scale no company has ever attempted. Picture this: factories where robots outnumber human workers, where an Optimus doesn't just lift boxes but runs entire assembly lines, does your grocery shopping, or even cleans your house. It's an image that's both thrilling and terrifying. Tesla's first Optimus prototypes have already been spotted inside their gigafactories, performing basic tasks. But here's the question on everyone's mind: are they truly independent? Or is this just another flashy demo remotely controlled behind the scenes? Musk insists this is no gimmick. Tesla is laying the groundwork for a robot production empire, designing an assembly line capable of churning out 1,000 robots per month, scaling up to 10,000 per month, and if all goes to plan, eventually 100,000 robots every month. That's over 1 million robots a year. And here's the jaw-dropper. Once Tesla reaches mass production, Musk claims each robot could be priced under $20,000. That's less than the cost of a Model 3, a price point so aggressively low that it could open the floodgates to widespread robot adoption, not just for factories but for everyday life. Tesla's self-driving technology, which was supposed to be fully operational years ago, is still a work in progress. Cybertruck, once promised in 2021, only just hit the roads in 2024. So can we really expect 10,000 Optimus robots by December? Even Musk himself admits it might be a stretch. Will we hit 10,000 by the end of this year? Probably not. But will we make thousands? Yes, I believe so. And while Tesla is gearing up, the competition isn't sitting still. China's robotics giant Unitree recently showcased its own humanoid robot, one that danced autonomously during a New Year's Eve performance, driven by advanced AI. The kicker? They plan to sell it for just $16,000. If Musk succeeds, this won't just change Tesla, it will change everything. Industries could be upended overnight. Factory jobs, warehouse work, even household chores automated. But will this bring a new era of prosperity or mass unemployment? One thing's for sure, the race to build the perfect humanoid robot has officially begun. And if Musk is right, we might all have a Tesla-built personal assistant standing in our homes sooner. Elon Musk, what you don't see. Elon Musk, the visionary behind Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, has reshaped the future, but behind the innovation lies a quieter story of personal sacrifice. Musk's relentless ambition has fueled some of humanity's greatest technological leaps, yet it's also pushed the boundaries of his own health, relationships, and mental resilience. From his earliest ventures, Musk's work ethic was nothing short of extreme. At Zip2, he famously slept under his desk, showered at the local EMCA, and worked around the clock. At Tesla's peak production crunch, his schedule soared to over 100 hours per week, a pace few can maintain. Even today, he admits to working 80 hours weekly. The price? Limited family time and enormous pressure. His early years were far from easy. A childhood marked by bullying and a difficult home environment shaped his resilience and his introversion. His technology became both refuge and outlet. Musk has publicly shared that he is on the autism spectrum, specifically Asperger's syndrome, something he revealed while hosting Saturday Night Live. where he embraced his neurodivergence as part of what makes him unique. Online, his presence is unfiltered and often misunderstood. Musk's tweets have moved markets and sparked debate. While some interpret his posts as impulsive, others see them as raw expressions of a deeply passionate mind navigating public life in real time. His willingness to take risks, both in business and communication, is part of what makes him so polarizing and so compelling. What's often overlooked is that behind the drive is a man deeply committed to solving problems most would never dare attempt. From Mars colonization to AI regulation, Musk's goals are nothing short of civilization shaping. And while the road hasn't been easy, his story reminds us that behind every extraordinary mind is a very human journey full of complexity, cost, and courage. What do you think about Elon Musk's children? Let us know in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the world's most extraordinary people. Thanks for watching.